Gracious. Hello, everyone. Welcome to an extra special, fabulous live. Kerwin, you're going to have to take those Taco bags elsewhere because they're very loud.
Crunch, crunch.
And they're very appealing, too, and distracting. Anyway, extra special live for a couple different reasons.
Drum roll, please.
One of us just had a birthday yesterday. Can anybody guess who it is? Anyone?
My dog.
Wait, what? that would be pretty cute. Welcome, Mutt Nuts. You are the first one here. Oh, Jen, welcome. You are the second one. Hi. Tia, hey. Cat's Gallery. Yay. Welcome, everyone. So there's so many different announcements. There's some Etsy announcements, some birthday crazy talk. Welcome, Wilma. So, Jen, your birthday was yesterday.
Yes.
Did you just turn 32 as
Sure,
well?
you blew your dust bunny over here.
I know. I told her, she asked if I felt any different after turning 30. And I said, well, I think when I woke up, I blew a whole cloud of dust is what it feels like. I was like, and I just felt my bones creak too when I walk. It's like, I need some WD-40 for my squeaky elderly bones now.
Your painting's looking gorgeous.
Ooh, thank you. So I have it flipped upside down now. So like I have the center part of the diamond here to do. And then from here up is what I'm working on now.
Kicking my butt.
Still, I took quite a bit of a break, Jen.
I really can't do much with my hands. So
it's not your fault. It's really not. Although the speed that you diamond paint before your hands hurt, I would think that you had at least 3 extra sets. But that's okay. Oh, Tia
says she doesn't want to discuss bones creaking.
Tia says that you look so beautiful. Happy belated. Did you get my gift?
I don't know. I got one from my friend Rebecca, and I got this one Amazon. That's all I know.
I got one from Rebecca too. I left that in the dining room. So we're gonna do some present opening. I was gonna wait until more people got here, but I am like outrageously eager to watch Jen open hers. Like,
Berta's in the house.
Hi,
she's
Berta.
Berta tonight.
Coughing was from smoking. Berta, oh my gosh. Look, there are so many worse things I could do. I'll quit someday. Maybe when I turn 40.
We just want you around longer, Ashley. That's all. It's not judgment.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm afraid that if I quit, there would be less people in the world, though, because I would probably kill them. I am not prepared. Okay, not prepared.
Phyllis.
Welcome, Phyllis. Okay, Jen, how would you like to tackle this present opening thing?
Well, I think it's your channel. I think you should open yours first.
Fine. So, Tia, what you doing? Do you want to come on for the present opening section? Because I kind of heard that you had something to do with mine. So let me just send this to Tia just in case she feels oh so inclined.
And Tia, if you want, you could come on and not have to put your video on if you're worried. We can just hear your lovely voice, but we'd love to see your face too.
Only if you want to, no pressure. And you don't have to stay the whole time, just for the, if you want to. Okay, that is sent.
She said, sure. Awesome.
So I got a random box, and I had no idea where it came from until I saw the words Bath and Body Works.
I was gonna say they really label their boxes.
Oh yeah, there was I knew where it came from at least, and I was like, ooh, there's some smell goody stuff in here. I bet. I don't know. Okay, I gotta get my painting to fold down here. I need room. Excuse me, Mrs. Jen.
Room. Pardon me. Some room.
Don't you fall back there. Okay. Sometimes I have to tell my paintings, like, don't fall or do anything weird. Okay. Now we're going to try to zoom up, maybe. Look, I did not come prepared, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. That'll do. Right, maybe? Okay.
Well, hello, Miss Yvonne. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
So glad to see you.
Do we check my grades while in the live? Wilma, is that like a dare? I would love to check your grades, but just know extra credit is not an option on YouTube, unfortunately. Berta, you're quitting tomorrow, so you've been giving me credit about smoking this whole time when you've been smoking? Because that's just, I don't know. I don't have.
Well, it's always tomorrow, right?
It's
always tomorrow.
It is.
I think that's what she was meaning.
Oh,
I could be wrong.
So I'm gonna open my box with these handy dandy, super pretty scissors. Look how pretty those are.
Where did you get those? Oh, Tia, I will check when it's my turn to open.
Oh, your mother made these for me from the retreat. They're so pretty. Okay. Do we wait for Tia?
Tia.
Okay, Tia, I'm a lot of things, but patient is not one of those things. And I've been waiting to open this box for like 10 bazillion years. Whatever it is, we know it smells good. So there's that.
Is it the downstairs one? Okay. Hot off the presses. My husband just announced that he has to go plunge the toilet at my brother-in-law's house. The same toilet that I overflowed.
Oh my. So was he there before? Did he go there earlier today?
Somebody is house sitting for them. And evidently she clocked it up.
So you're not the only one now.
No. I just had to share that hot off the presses.
That is amazing. Well, at least he knows how because he was there. And what, your father-in-law, or was it your dad, or someone else was in there trying to figure it out?
Oh my gosh.
That was crazy. Bethany, Kristen, best scissors ever. I know, right? I'm coming. Okay, well, you know what?
There's more than one thing in there. You could like pull one thing out at a time, and maybe by the time.
Okay.
Look at the inside of the box.
Oh my gosh, it's so detailed. I love it. I have never had a Bath and Body Works box in my entire life. Okay. Dun dun dun.
It's not a cheesecake, sorry.
We do have these bubbles.
I sent you air. Air.
Oh, there wasn't even a pop.
Yes, Erwin, I was laughing.
Okay. Tia. Jen, is that what I think it is? Is that powdery stuff you sent me with drills once?
So the story behind this is my bestie likes to send me pictures of her in a bathtub.
I do that.
Oh, don't worry, it's all innocent. It's all headshots.
I'm just kidding. Here's Tia. Hi, Tia.
Hi, Tia.
I miss you and love you, but I'm so ready to see what's in here, okay?
So that's the backstory, as I thought, what can I get her that would spoil her? And so Tia and I, behind the scenes, came up with this little gift to help you enjoy. So dive in.
I am so utterly excited. Tia, if you are talking, I cannot hear you, so don't think that like I'm being rude, please.
I wasn't talking.
Oh, there you are. Hi, beautiful. Okay,
Hi.
So here we have some garlic. Lavender and vanilla. What it was? Oh, bath soak. I thought it was bath salt for a second. I was like, aren't we supposed to like not mess with that? Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
Don't put that in the lagoon.
Oh, come on. That would probably help the weird aroma coming from that
So
area.
this you just put in the tub, and it helps with your skin. It helps with everything. I know your
Softens
hands, you
it.
still have to wait a little bit, but it's very, it helps your water smell good and you feel good.
Look, it says lavender oil, which inspires tranquility, and vanilla absolute, which calms the mind to encourage. You trying to calm my mind, you all?
You're
I'm
gonna
just
be
kidding. That's
asleep.
probably not a bad thing. If medication
Oh,
can't
no,
do it, then
Phyllis
maybe
says
these
it's
bath thingies will.
103. Ugh.
She's gonna be
What
knocked
is
out
this?
asleep.
Ooh, this is the lotion that puts you to sleep. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's give it a sniff. Oh,
It should be all the same scent, so you don't smell like miscellaneous scents.
Like a garbage
Did you
can.
already know that lavender was my favorite, or did I tell you?
Yes, that's where I
don't
was
know.
going with it, because we were talking about your super stick it, and I
Yeah,
said
and you were telling us all
lavender,
exactly. And when you
and you
asked us
said
all
that it
for
was your
our
favorite.
yeah, you asked us all for our like what our favorite scents were. And then you talked about my favorite scent.
Well, maybe. I just forget what I talk about. I remember yours is grass something.
Yeah,
This also
lemongrass.
So
So all that goes
the
in the
lavender-
Brino, and then I'm like, okay, let's mix bath with lavender.
Mm.
and then I'm gonna go to sleep very calmly. I'm gonna like bath or take these baths with the bath garlic, then wash with the soap, and then put the lotion on, and I'll be out like a light. I love
Come
it.
find you in a cold tub thinking you're dead. Nope, just sleeping.
I'm sleeping because of the lavender scents. Okay. Thank you both so very much. Hey Kerwin, will you bring
Kerwin's
me
being bad.
the gift that Rebecca sent me? It's on the dining room table, so I could open that too. So, Tia, would you like to be on for Jen's opening, or if you want to pop out now, that's totally fine too.
I sent Jen something too. She just didn't check for it.
I know.
want my
I'm
love to
sorry. I did
Oh.
just check for it, and she sent me a lovely gift.
I wanted you
Spoil
to do you.
myself from Amazon, which I think Amazon has cheesecake gift cards.
I figured you were tired of cheesecake.
Oh, no one can ever named Jennifer can ever be tired of cheesecake. I have to get a Tia cheesecake every year.
Sorry.
I have no idea what they're talking about right now.
I
Like
always send them
zero.
cheesecakes because I know it's easy for her to share with Tim. So I broke from the
love
norm and said, spoil yourself. You know, it's fun.
So stay tuned to see what I spoil myself with.
Just make sure it's for
Ooh.
you because we have Lydia coming up. I want to make sure that we do something. And then little man's coming.
Yes,
Little
today
man's
I'm
coming.
officially 8 months.
My
Oh
mom was
my
saying
God.
that.
Are
You
you
know
gonna
what she
get
told
a
me to
3D
tell you?
ultrasound?
What is Mama telling me?
She told me to tell you. Oh
Uh-oh.
my God, this has gone by so fast, like she's the pregnant one. I can't wait.
She's all out of breath and everything. Like, I'm exhausted. I can't wait.
I can't
to get
wait. We're coming down the wall. I was like, Mom, I don't think I'm going to tell her that. I'm pretty sure that it does not feel like this has gone by so fast for her. She's felt every day of this. And so she was like, well, yeah, maybe I shouldn't say that to her. But I can't believe we're coming down the wire and I can't wait. So
Oh,
love
Bethany
that.
loves lavender so much. She even named her daughter Lavender. That's awesome, Bethany.
Hey, I
Kristen.
knew that. I did. I knew that. I was like, I love lavender. That's my fave. Okay, Jen. So
Okay.
that impatient thing that we were talking about, so that goes for
Okay.
You-
Is this it?
I don't know what it looks like. All I did was order it on Amazon.
Okay.
I can tell you I did not pay the extra $4 for gift wrap. Because that's redonkulous.
Ouch, it bit me.
Aww. That's what's in there. It's a biting machine. Ew, gross. Never mind.
Okay.
What is it?
It's electronic yodeling pickle.
A yodeling pickle.
And it
You've
says
got to-
batteries included.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to hurt the box because I can't.
I didn't make that box. That's okay.
Isn't
If
this
it wasn't
the
green,
purple in the
I
first
wouldn't
page?
think it was a yodeling pickle. I'm so glad that's green.
Tia, what do you think it was?
Well, I'm glad it's green. If it wasn't, I wouldn't think it was a yodeling pickle.
It almost sounds like Ashley.
I was about to say it sounds just like her.
I figured that you could just play it whenever you want and think of me because I can, you know.
It says freaking cricket, but I'm gonna call it my horny cricket.
I knew you would.
It says your friend. I think there's a cricket in here the next day. That's definitely a cricket. Finds it after 2 days, and then they swear.
Crap, that's a cricket.
Power to the pranksters. Okay, I'm gonna keep this card for everyone next year. Well, here we go. Maybe.
Create a website.
Sorry.
So does it do you have to press the button every time?
Girl, I don't know. I saw is that a cricket, and I saw it made cricket sounds. So I was like, yep, that's the one.
I
Ooh,
probably
that would
should read it.
annoy.
Oh, if I turn it on and hide it, it's going to last for 2 to 14 minutes each time.
So I bet it chirps every once in a while. So since Tim left, he doesn't know that this exists. So
he hasn't left yet.
Oh, darn. So he probably
Because evidently she's not home. She called us while she was gone.
No, he called them.
It's okay. He'll forget.
Who
And then
broke
you
it
can
this
just-
time, though? I want to know.
The house.
And are we going to
sitter-
tell her?
So,
Not going to tell her?
all right. So the person who broke it is house sitting for my brother and sister-in-law. And so I guess she stopped up the toilet. So she called my brother-in-law, who then called my husband, who now has to go plunge the toilet, but she's not home yet. So
Did
I'm
they
like, you
ask-
left the toilet stuffed all day. What?
No, I think it happened when I went out to dinner.
She couldn't go in and snake it?
Gross.
Yes, crafting journey. That's what it is. Doesn't it sound like Crashley and her funny voices?
It does.
I love that thing.
I think instead of the sound machine, because Crafting Journey, aka Rebecca, has this really fun machine that she can just press buttons and you get crafting and crime and all these little things, and I love it. I'm so jealous of it, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna stick it just right here. I'm just gonna hit the button.
You're gonna hit the button every time something happens. What would that something be?
Every time a toilet flushes, a pickle starts to yodel.
On Jen's channel, every time you send her a super chat on her channel, she'll get the yodeler out.
Oh, hey, Robert. Good to see you.
Oh, hi, Robert. I feel like I haven't seen you in 1,000 years. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rebecca, your invite did not get lost. You were sick. That's why. That's why. Anyway, hey, Phyllis. I don't know if I missed you before, but hey. So, Jen, did you
Hi, Phyllis. How are you?
Did you receive another package, or is that the only one?
Yeah, I did from Rebecca. It's upstairs. I'm actually going to reveal it on Friday.
But not one from Tia?
We talked about
she started
the Tia
with
one.
mine.
Oh, she started. Okay, my bad. I was distracted at that time. What had happened is I've been starving for the longest time, okay? And then my husband decides to finally get home with Taco Bell at like 7:37, which is when I was going to go live. So that's what happened there. But thank you, Jen and Tia. And Rebecca also got me this awesome gift. It's in the other room though, but it's really vibrant colored pencils, which I didn't have a nice set of at all anyway. So that was really cool. I wasn't expecting.
So we now expect hand colored things to be sent our way.
Okay.
You can lay in your bathtub with your vanilla and lavender and color us pictures.
That actually sounds quite nice. I feel like I would drop the paper or the colored pencils in the water.
It's watercolor.
It is watercolor.
If you're watching Rebecca, you should know how to watercolor.
I should. She has that spray bottle thing. I'll just spray the colored
She's
pencil.
so fancy. I like watching her.
Yeah, I can't believe how good she's gotten in so little time. You know?
I keep waiting for a Rebecca original. I told her I'd pay for one.
Ooh, I want one too, and I want it to be signed.
I would too. I want to know if she's going to do the Donna Dewberry one stroke to learn that, but she is really getting good at the watercolors.
What's the Donna Dewberry one stroke?
It's a like they used to do a special on, is it QVC or HSN? I think it was, I don't remember, but she would come on like once a month and she would do all of these real quick tutorials on watercolors, and she had a set. You could just buy the set and she showed you how to do everything but with one stroke.
Oh my
and she
gosh.
had it was so nice to watch her.
Stressful.
It was before diamond painting and everything. So I used to be sitting there by myself alone, like, I'm going to learn how to one stroke. And one stroke, a masterpiece. Flower scenes, landscapes, some, curtains in living rooms and things, but still pretty. And you could see, the curtains flowing. I thought it was beautiful. So I wondered, as she was learning, because she's gotten so much better at this now that she probably won't need the Donna Dewberry. But this was like her first or second week when she first started. And I thought it would be beautiful. Something that I probably should do. But I just used to watch.
That reminds me of those paint pouring videos where they put like different colored dots like in the middle of the canvas. And it's somehow, I don't know if it's paint pouring, but they somehow just turned it into a masterpiece. Jen, you should do that. That should be your challenge.
That's what Bob Ross used to do.
There's a happy little dot here and a happy little dot there. Why do you look so gorgeous? What is going on? You going out?
What was that?
You look so gorgeous.
I can have my Bob Ross and my yodeling pickle.
Jen, don't put those next to each. Oh God. Look, we're talking about single strokes, and then we have a pickle and a Bob Ross. I don't know where this is going.
My husband was going to throw Bob Ross away. I was like, no, I've got to keep him because he's just fun to pull out on lives.
My mom used to love him. She would watch him all the time with her pad out. And I would always say, Mom, why does he have an afro? Looks like my
This is what
dad.
my husband would look like if he didn't buzz his hair.
Oh my God.
Like his hair is straight out. I accidentally said to Lydia when she was younger, I was like, Dad has to cut his hair, otherwise he turns into like his head looks like a Q-tip because it doesn't bend. It literally just keeps doing this. And
Poor thing.
she's like, Daddy has a Q-tip head.
Oh, poor thing.
Yes.
What's so my
You guys
uncle
have,
had one
is
of
she
those.
there? Is she around?
No, she's in Ohio.
Okay.
Hey,
You have
Lizzie.
any major plans
Major
besides?
plans.
Yeah, she's about to be 15. She's going into high school.
Oh. Well, my parents are coming up to see like when the baby is born for a couple days, but then they're going home and coming up around her birthday. So I think we're gonna have a big family party. We're kind of waiting for Sweet 16 to go all out, but we don't have any major plans. I told her she can do whatever she wants with friends and I would help facilitate. Like if she wanted to take them to the movies or go roller skating or bowling or
To the
she
bar.
likes parties once she's there, but it's really hard for her to think of stuff. So
You just had some great ideas. Do you guys have Sky Zone there?
yep.
Like the trampoline?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's there. My nephew, when he turned 21, my son, when he turned 21, they did their parties at Sky Zone. So that was crazy to watch all of these people just jumping on these trampolines and just letting it take them wherever. And then my sister-in-law, I don't know what she was thinking, but they had these like foam things that they cut up. She
Oh yeah,
jumped
I've seen
into
those. Yep, and you jump
this
in.
pit of foam and
I couldn't get out.
she couldn't get out. She could not get out. I was like, I'm not doing any of this. So, but most of the kids were like teenagers, mid-teens, 15, 16 and up. So, and then, you would think that that's something for kids, but they were all older. So maybe she would like that.
I give her lots of ideas and I tell her I'll do it. You just got to tell me. So I'm sure she's been talking with her friends and she'll let me know. It's in October. So I told her, I said, we need a little more planning time this year because we want to make sure you feel loved and appreciated. And so we have to plan it a little bit more than just last minute with baby. So I'm like, please give me more time than 48 hours.
Poor thing.
Hey, Lisa, good to see you.
Hi, Lisa.
So a funny story. So I went to Uganda a couple years ago on a trip. And as one of the thank yous of the person who organized the trip, I went to do trauma training and for people who were being rescued. And so as a thank you, we got to go whitewater rafting. Is it the Amazon? Yeah, I think on the Amazon.
Ooh.
And
What is white water rafting?
you've never
Oh,
been
it's
like,
fun.
oh, Ashley,
It's fun.
it's so
It can
fun.
be dangerous, but it's
I
fun
just went
too.
on a
Just don't go
float
over the
trip.
waterfalls.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
So there's rapids everywhere, and you're on this like big, hefty boat, like a tube. And there's usually ropes on the side, and usually you put your feet under the side so you stay in the boat. Well, between each rapid, there's usually like 30 to 40 minutes of downtime because you're just floating to the next rapid. So our guide is telling us fun stories and everything, and it was very professionally done. And they had like kayak men too. So if you fell out of the boat, the kayak men like came directly to you and helped get you back on the boat because it is a dangerous river. So the guy decided, I have big shoulders. And one of my fears is falling out, not because, I mean, I had a life vest, I can swim, It wasn't the end of the world. I also know how to direct my feet down river, and you just float through the rapid and then they come pick you up. So he decides, which he does on every trip during this lull, that he's going to tip the boat on purpose and
Oh, no.
everybody's going to fall out. And he was telling this story about alligators and everything. And then to scare the tourist, he flips the boat. I didn't mind getting wet. We're on a river in the rapids. What I minded is I'm a big shouldered woman who was flapping around like a dead fish trying to get back in the boat.
Wow. I can't
All
believe
these
you do
people were like
that.
grabbing me, trying to pull me back in. I was like, dang it, you did this on purpose? I was trying not to get out of the boat. I did not want to flop around big shouldered.
Are there really
I don't blame you.
crocodiles there or whatever?
Oh, yeah. But we were in such deep water, the crocodiles aren't there. They're in the more shallow parts of the river.
Still, I can't believe you just flip it without like, I don't know. That seems so weird. I wouldn't be able to get back in. Can't pull myself back up on that.
No, I couldn't. I'm sitting there like, I guess I'm just holding on to the side of the boat for the next 4 hours.
Please just drag me along. Gosh, that's so weird.
Well, and sometimes if it has rained a lot the week before, there was one rapid that was, they have levels, and it was too high of a level. And so we had to actually get out of the boat. They sent the boat down empty. And then we had to walk down the trail, the equivalent of maybe a quarter of a mile. And then they caught the boats and we got back in the boats. So,
very strange.
Ioana!
Ioana Crafter. So did anything else interesting happen on your birthday, Jen?
We went out to eat last night to a place called the Melting Pot, which is a fondue place.
I've been wanting to go to the Melting Pot for like 1,000 years.
Another reason to come visit me. I'll take you to a Costco. I'll take you to the Melting Pot.
Oh, I want to
come on over
too. Y'all, when I was on my road trip vacation, I found a Costco and I was like, oh my gosh, can I just go in to see? And they were like, nope, you have to have a membership. I was like, I can't just have like a one day. I don't even want to buy anything. I just want to see. Okay. And they were like, nope. And then, yeah, strangers wouldn't let me in either with their membership. So that's on the bucket list for someday being able to go see Costco.
Is it in your book so you can write down the year you go in?
It is in my book. I actually did sit down and fill some of those things out. Skydiving with you is also in there because you said skydiving once.
I want to skydive, but I have to lose like 80 pounds.
Yeah.
I just want to be there when you guys do this. Of course, I'm going to be on the ground, but I do want to know, do people bounce when they hit hard surface? So I'm going to be on the ground.
Tuck and roll.
Okay.
You're supposed to, according to Golden Girls, when they go skydiving.
You tuck and roll. My gosh, you just hold your arms out like in a T fashion and like really hope for the best. And maybe you'll discover the art of actual flying. You never know.
Maybe we'll get so good like we can hold hands and float down to earth in a circle or something.
Yeah, that would be great. That's probably possible. Well, for my birthday, my birthday was the 17th, but for this past weekend, we went on a float trip, which is not as extreme as whitewater rafting. I got in a canoe and, I canoed like a double rower, and that was fun. Everyone.
Well, last time you went floating, you were in like a tube.
Yeah, we usually always get like a big raft. And the last time we went floating was my first time in a canoe, or not a canoe, a kayak. I keep saying canoe, a kayak. So yeah, this time I was actually in the kayak the whole time. And then we had the big raft, which Kerwin was responsible for, rowing all by himself with the dogs and the kids. So while we were in our fancy canoes. So that was really fun. And there was this, like at one point, at the very beginning of the float, actually, like 4 of us, not me though, got sucked into this whirlpool and like the current got so strong and kept like spiraling. They flipped over. I forgot the term that they used. Their canoe flipped completely over. It was so much drama. They couldn't get out of it. But me, I just went around it like a champ I am. And man, I bragged about that for so long. So sore
As
that
you
I
should.
Mm-mm.
So Tia, Phyllis gave you the answer to the bounce.
The answer
Poor
is
thing.
no. I have proof.
No, she has proof.
So if you guys,
I didn't
in
bounce
case
at
you didn't
all.
know,
My face bounced off the sidewalk. Oh my gosh. Oh,
she is
Karen,
in a lot of pain. She has like bruising
I
and
heard.
she fell and got hurt and she looks like she's in so much pain.
Mm.
And so and the bruising is becoming more prominent, you know. And
Aw.
so I know she's
You're
being
so
funny.
beautiful to us.
Yeah, I know she's being funny, but my heart is just going out to her.
Oh.
Well, Karen says usually strapped to an instructor, he takes most of the impact. Tried it for my 50th birthday a few years. Okay, so Karen, you went legit skydiving, like for real?
So I have 9 years to lose 80 pounds.
Oh my gosh. And was the instructor you were strapped to, was he hot? And did that make it easier or harder?
Sometimes they whisper sweet nothings in your ear. No, I'm just kidding.
Like, just in case you were the last person I ever talked to, I think you're beautiful. Hi, Kaden.
Irene, good to see you. Good to see you, Kaden. Irene's son's birthday's today.
Ooh, happy birthday. Oh, Tia, we have to sing to Jen real quick, and then I have another announcement to make.
Okay, I was waiting.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, are we doing a round or all? Let's do it. Let's do it all together, okay?
Thank you. Loves these rounds.
Happy birthday to
To
you.
you. Ta ta ta.
Happy birthday
Day
to
to
you.
you.
Happy birthday,
Birthday,
dear
dear honey
Jen.
bunny. I love you so much. You're so beautiful.
Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday to. I lost my accompaniment.
you. Girl, I sang. That was you. What a perfect ending to the song. I tripped and fell and told my rescue squad my name was Grace Mayer. Who's Grace Mayer? Is that just a name you came up with, or is that a person?
Like you're graceful?
And a mayor of a town? Happy birthday.
Irene, you made it. I know it's
Look
super
at
easy.
Irene.
Yay! Oh, look. So that's awesome. Oh, Phyllis's last name is Mayer. That's why she said Mayer. My bad. I didn't notice. I thought
I didn't notice that either. I promise I'm sober.
That is so funny. I was like, why Mayer? That's so random, but it's not. You know.
You guys can get Irene. She knows how to pop her booty. And she can make it clap. She learned from Berta.
Yeah.
Go, Irene.
When I walk, my butt claps. What?
Right? I have that same problem, and I'm not trying.
That's hilarious. So the other giant announcement is today we finally, after long awaited and hard work, launched our first 6 designs of release papers. They're legit finally released. The released papers are released. I just made the post public right before.
So can I get rid of this then?
Oh, girl, we're going to jazz that up.
Okay,
so
because this is pathetic.
I have the 6 designs here if you guys want to see.
Yes, please.
Okay, they're in these weird
make yourself the star.
You don't want to make me big?
No.
Okay. How do I do that again? Oh, I know. Here we go. Okay, yes, they are listed on Etsy now. So here's one design. I think this one was called like unicorns and ice cream or something.
Ooh.
So I'll take this one all the way out. So there's unicorns, there's rainbows. So they're single-sided release papers, and you can pick whatever size you want and the quantity. This side is the actual part that goes on the canvas. And I could like demo, I guess. You pull back, they're plastic. You put it on there, sticks just as so.
It's an extra $3 for the one she demos because it has her special touch on it.
Yes, if you want this pack, I will get some red lipstick and kiss each of your sheets for $100 extra. I'm just kidding. If you really want me to, you just message me and I'll kiss whatever you will, whatever I send you. That. I'm fine. Sore face looks bad, but no headache.
Well, that's good.
I feel like that's what I look like in the morning. You know, sore face. I don't look very good. Here's the watercolor flower one. I'm not going to take these ones all the way out because it's a pain in my butt. But
Is that the one that's inspired by our other bestie?
Nope.
By Rebecca?
You will know which one is
Okay.
Rebecca.
Oh, as soon as we say, okay.
You'll be like, oh, that's the one. That's the one. So this one has my name all over it, not literally. There's
The
just
cat lady.
You had to have a cat collection, right?
This one's the kitty cats one. Okay, hold on. They come in packs of 10 and 25, and the size Crashley is showing. Yeah. Crashley does not have a good time putting them back in the envelopes. Okay. This one, we try to come up with some basic, but not too basic designs. This one's the geometric star one.
Nice.
The design possibilities are 1,000% endless. So I have a bunch already made, but I didn't want to like release them all at once. Oh wait, we're gonna save that one for last. This one is ice cream. This is one of my favorites.
Mm.
Does it make you want a popsicle or an ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'll do it later. Okay, and this one is the one you've been waiting for.
That's the one I want.
That is definitely inspired by the bestie.
Just imagine, like, oh gosh, I've been working so long on this, so it's exciting. So, like, no more plastic covering. There's going to be so many designs eventually that it will go with your painting. And you stick your papers on here, like so. And it just makes it so adorable.
Happy.
It does. It makes me happy too. You know? And you don't deal with the rattling or whatever. And they just come so quickly off. You can reuse them. I don't know. I worked so hard to figure out how to make this work. And it's finally done. And it feels so good. We didn't want to commit to like a release weekly thing. But I'm going to have some more designs listed up probably every week as best as I can because I already have a bunch in the bucket.
You know what'd be fun is to do a like a design of the month.
Ooh. I thought about doing like a mystery pack too.
Mm-hmm.
You should see the ones I have ready for Halloween, like a release paper random mystery thing where you pick how many you want and they're just random.
Mm-hmm.
And I also thought about like listing so many and then once they're gone, they're gone. So you know, some people have, I don't know.
Well, that's the philosophy of the design of the month because like that, I did the color of the month and, you know, different things like that. So
that's actually a really good idea.
People might start collecting them.
I could still list different designs, but then there's one that will just be there.
Like once you sell out, you sell out. And then if you don't sell out, you secretly don't tell anybody, and that could be in your mystery packs.
That is amazing.
Have you measured to see how many in a pack would cover like a standard size
can? That would be a good idea, Tia, to advertise in your Etsy. Like a 50 by 50, you're going to want 20, or it might be a good upsell too. Like if you,
I like that.
I will work on that probably after the live. I did not think about that.
Because a lot of us, we're always talking about like what size is medium. What's your average that and then we have the size where we just feel that's huge. That's big. And I feel
Mhm.
like, we're all settling into this like maybe 50 to 75-ish range is like standard, 56, 71, depending on who, you find yourself working with the most,
Mhm.
Dreamer Designs or Treasure Studio Arts. But I feel like that's a comfortable range right there for
Yeah.
like medium size to start off with. The other thing is I noticed when we were at the last retreat, it was awesome. But I saw people who had, how we separate out using washi tape, and they had
Yeah.
already it made it really easy for them to say, I'll be able to do these 2 squares today and those 2 squares.
Mhm.
But they're cutting through. I remember when Lizzie cut through her canvas when she was cutting.
Oh my
So
God.
that makes it easier to just be able to say, I'm going to be able to do these two today, and you're on, revealing them, you work on them, and it allows you to schedule how long it'll take you maybe to complete a painting. I do these 2 sections in the morning, I'll come back this evening and do those 2 sections. That's 4 sections. This should be an 8-day canvas or something like that.
Oh,
That
Karen
is
said you should do dark colored ones for mystery DPs.
So that's actually a really, really good idea. And I kind of thought about that. And this one's not listed, but it was either Van Gogh or Monet, one of them. The Water Lilies painting. It's
I think
free.
it's a Monet.
Monet. Okay, so it's open source image. So we made these. So this is, I don't know. I kind of wanted to stray away from full coverage because I didn't think they looked as cute as the patterns. But it's our first time launching these, so we don't have really any public opinions quite yet. So it's just kind of based off of what I like. So, but if I hold this up to the light, I could see through it. But if I put it
But
down
if you
here,
had enough on there, it's going to disguise it enough that you won't see the whole pattern.
yeah, that's a really, really, really good idea.
So I would offer just a couple. Not, you don't have to offer a lot, but just a couple full coverage.
Yeah. Oh, did you all hear that?
Someone went and got some.
What is it?
I bet it's Yvonne.
It
Yvonne is
is.
so quick.
She
Hey,
is.
Yvonne, do I get a free pack if I?
Yvonne has been like the biggest
I
supporter
know
of
Yvonne
artists.
is
Oh my gosh.
amazing.
She's amazing. I'm gonna work on that mystery idea because I really do like that. And I'll shout you out on a listing or something, be like, she came up with this and I went with it,
Yeah, like Karen.
I think this whole thing is going to be a lot of ideas from you all and stuff, like in lives talking about it. Because, like I said, the design possibilities are just like overwhelming. I can make pretty much anything work with the special printer that we bought. Like the ink and stuff that
I knew it was in the
travels.
printer. Oh, I was like,
It's a special kind, though.
It's a special kind of ink.
It is very special. That's what took like the most research and diligence.
I'm so glad you guys found that.
Oh yeah. And the material, oh my gosh, that was the biggest headache. I was like, Jen, help me. I have an idea.
But I couldn't help her. So she and Kerwin had to find it themselves. I'm so
did.
proud you never stopped.
We did. Gosh, what was that? Like a year ago I first was it? Yeah. We were just looking for the right material that would do what we wanted to do. And yeah, right material, right equipment, and bam. Endless possibilities.
Oh no, Phyllis.
I clicked on the link.
Should be there. We're in Etsy, just type in no spaces, type in crafts with Crashley.
Oh yeah, it comes right up. Is our link not working though? That's weird.
I've
I
been
just I
posting
have
it,
it
but
open
I
in
just
my
It could
tried it.
be
browser.
because you have the S in there, Tia. Sometimes if we're logged in and we post the link, it'll be, I say sometimes, it's kind of picky.
Those Potter pins are awesome.
Okay, I'm dying to know. Was it Yvonne? I need to know.
Well,
I just need yes or no.
if they're in the chat, they're welcome to say.
I'm teasing.
What was that?
Not me.
That sounded like a crash and a half, and it wasn't me.
It was somebody eating your Taco Bell and you killed them.
Probably. That usually doesn't happen until about an hour after I eat it, though.
They eat your Taco Bell after you eat it? That
No, I kill people about an hour after I eat it. Oh, I forgot to show you. Look, this is the one with my logo.
It was. Yay! I love
This is
you,
the one I
Yvonne. You are
came up
so
with
awesome.
finally. With the logo ones. Isn't that cute? It was too plain without the background, so like, I don't know.
It's adorable.
Thanks. I'm so proud. Sometimes we just make things and we're so proud of. Speaking of which, you want to see the latest weird thing that I made?
Why does she even ask us?
I don't know. That was a good question. Look, I was searching through Amazon late one night, probably 2 a.m. when I was supposed
Probably
to be
looking for the pickle.
It reminds me of when I get off track, like I just go on these random tangents instead of, staying focused. Like that's what I feel like that sound effect is for me. I don't know. I has some logo ones. Crashley did. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I was randomly scrolling through Amazon and I saw something called a jar mold, and I'm like, what? A jar? A jar. And so I was like, I can make a jar with resin with a lid that screws. That is, So I bought it, and look what I made. I made a jar that screws. I didn't say anything. I'm just like, oh. What were you? Tia,
How much resin did that take?
Go ahead and ask, because it was very embarrassing what I did. So I had no idea.
She just spent like $80.
I sure did spend a ton of money.
That's why I was like, that looked like that would be a lot of resin.
I completely misjudged this the mold. I was like, that can't be a lot. So I used my UV resin because I already had 2 bottles of it. So I'm going through and pouring in and mixing my colors. I'm getting to go, and then one bottle's empty and I'm like, what? Did I just use this whole bottle? And then I look inside the mold and I'm not even halfway to the jar part. And I was like, oh no, Kerwin's gonna kill me. Oh my God. I was like flipping out because, we have our UV resin for pens and we had 2 bottles. 2.
That's a lot of pens.
Time with pens.
Right. And I had already mixed the colors and the glitters, for the jar to make it purple. And I was like, well, I can't stop here. Well, I guess I'll just deal with the consequences from Kerwin, So I just go through the second bottle of resin, dump it all in here, and I get the jar done. And then I'm looking at the mold for the lid. And I'm like, uh-oh. I did end up finding another thing of resin somewhere, and I had just enough for the lid. So, food for thought. If you're going to use a jar mold, probably use epoxy resin and not UV resin because you're going to pay quadruple loople.
Why wouldn't you just get a jar and then put layers of resin on top of it to make it a different color?
Well, Jen, why don't you just buy paintings instead of making diamond paintings? We like to put in the work to make things. You spend triple the amount of money to do it yourself, but then you get to say, I did that. And you know what? Ooh, did you guys hear that? Cha-ching.
Yeah, they're selling out. I'm trying to listen to you and shop, but everybody's buying.
Stephanie and I are on the same page.
Look, now
I'm
get to
just
look at
making
this.
fun. You're awesome, and I'm so glad you had that experience.
This is probably approximately a $60 jar.
There you go. There you
And
go.
I get to look at it, forgetting that it cost me $60 to make and be like, I made that. Look at the cool glitter fades. It's so cool. And then I accidentally remember, God, I can't believe that was $60 and I wasted all that resin. I didn't really waste it, but like, this is not a necessity. It was an accident. But
it can hold my pickle.
oh my gosh. It's a pickle holder. Look at it. It's still so cool. Coating something in resin takes a lot less than filling. Girl, you ain't kidding, because that's all I've ever done with resin, ever, is I make my pins and then I coat them in resin. That's all I've ever done. And that's just like a little line of resin here, and you gotta spread it evenly and do all that stuff. No, this is pouring it in a mold. Whole bottle later, I'm like, dang. And I eyeballed it. I looked at the mold. I wish I had it, but it's in the
This is why the resin pens are expensive.
It is. It really is. But again, epoxy is not as much as UV resin. It's like you get way more. It might be like the same cost, but you get quadruple the amount.
Oh, there you go. Yvonne says it holds a lot of wax. I was going to say a $60 jar, you could hold all your free wax.
Yeah. Ooh, another one.
Thank you, B. I appreciate it.
Look at that.
A fun fact. So my daughter is 14 and I am a different age, but we're opposite ages now because she's 1'4" and I'm 4'1".
Whoa. Me and my
It's never gonna
stepson
happen
figured out
again.
that he's exactly half my age right now. And that's really weird. Keep in mind, Kerwin is 10 years older than me.
I know. He and I are pretty much the same age.
And his son, my stepson, is exactly half my age. That is
here we
so
go. He made one of those jars and it holds her puppy's yogurt drop treats. There you go.
See, did you use epoxy resin though? Like probably normal. Here's the mold. Okay. This is where you pour the resin in. And so I'm looking right here. I'm like, that's not a lot. It's not. Like, look how thin that is, right? No, it's a lot. It is a lot. This, I'm like, oh, it goes down in there. Okay, great. That's not a lot. This is also a lot. Okay, it's a lot. 2-part epoxy. See, I'm just not, I didn't know. But if you're using epoxy, it's not nearly as expensive to make. And you can do all sorts of cool things. But it's really cool. It was really fun to take it, like to demold it, after it was cured. I think that was like the most anticipating thing I've done in a long time, to demold it. Like, is it cracked? Is it broken? I expected all sorts of things, but no, it was a very perfectly expensive jar.
2 bottles
Look,
of
Fee says
UV resin.
it's a ship ton. It is. And I was like, where does it go? There's a whole hole right here. Come on. That's not that thick. Oh, but it is.
That's what she said.
It is so thick.
Oh my gosh.
After you said that's what she said, it made my comment extremely dirty.
He wants to know how. Bye, Irene. Sleep well. Thank you for stopping in. So, how long did it take to cure?
So, I don't know if I accidentally used UV resin. Not accidentally. I accidentally did on purpose, So I used UV resin, and so it took about 15, 20-ish minutes to cure. Because although it is a lot of resin, the layers aren't super thick. So all I had to do is put it by the lamp and then rotate it every once in a while, because it was hard to get the lamp to cure all the parts. So I rigged something up with tinfoil in the lamp, and about 15, 20 minutes-ish.
You didn't put it in your rotisserie?
How are you going to put the jar in the rotisserie? Because it has to be flat.
Oh.
It has to cure very flat, or the jar will not be flat.
This is why Ashley does these things and not me.
You know what else was weird? When I got this mold delivered, it was in a vacuum type bag, all scrunched. Ooh, did y'all hear that? Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, she is buying me some stuff.
It was in a vacuum type bag, and I had to like do all sorts of weird things to get it to go to the right shape.
There,
It's a-
see, Kerwin's got your back. You're free to be you and use as much resin as you like.
He's only saying that because we're on the live. I saw his face, and he was like, "You did what?"
When did he find out? Just now?
No, I told him that day, but I did it in a way like, look, you know how you said you love me more than anything, and when we said our wedding vows, you know, it was to death do us part, and that doesn't mean that you have to cause my death if I really mess up. So here's what had happened, and at this point, he's just like, just tell me. I'm like, look, I used 2 bottles of resin on accident because I didn't know how much it was going to take, and my bad. Oh, that's fine, okay. But really, he thought I was looking away, and he made this cringy face, and I was like, I wanted to spend $60 to make a jar. I'm so sorry. I did. Like, seriously, I called him at first, and then when he got home, we kept talking about it, and he made this cringy face. But I had, like, so much anxiety about telling him because it just wasted all that money. But still.
But
I mean,
you
I did
didn't need
Oh, okay.
to. You're going to have views off of YouTube, and they're going to pay you $100 a view. So that's what people think we make. So
Well, unfortunately, I didn't record it. I didn't like record this process or anything, but I should.
no, but just live.
Yeah, you know, it'll be fine. But look what I got for $60. Okay, it's
Something that your kids will put in a garage.
shut up. Okay, you know what?
I'm always saying it because I love you and I'm trying to poke you.
Whose birthday
That was
is
good,
next?
though.
Because I have the perfect gift for you.
Rebecca's
Rebecca's is next. Wow, I have the perfect. I could put gnomes on here. I could make it say Rebecca crafting journey. You know, this is the
It's
perfect gift
purple.
for you.
You're going to have to turn it pink. You have to get your paint out.
No. Well, I'll have to dabble in something with epoxy before I do that.
Cover it in the cricket pink.
There you go.
Oh
Yeah, put some pink on it.
Look, Bethany thinks thank you. Is it $60 pretty? I'm just curious.
I'm just messing with you. I think it's amazing.
Look, we live and learn. Okay. It's a fun story. I will actually.
I love the story. That's why I'm messing with you.
And
I think it's cute too.
Is 24 hours before taking out. Still floppy. Fee, you naughty lady. Just kidding. That's what she said. Oh, she already said that's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, Fee, I think I loved you more. I didn't know it was possible. And then another 2 days to set true solid. See, that's why I never messed with epoxy in the first place. I don't got no time to make this masterpiece and have to wait a whole 24 hours before I know if, you know, it happened, if it's good. That freaks me out. But after the mishap with the UV resin, 2 bottles, I think I might wait the 24 hours because I do want to keep making crazy jars.
Oh, Kaden, you just put a knife through her heart.
Oh my gosh, Kaden, you know what? Next time it's your birthday, I'm going to make you an inverted jar. It's going to be inverted. I don't know what you're going to do with that jar. And I'm going to be like, this looks like something I could find at the Goodwill. And I did, you know. So I don't know how to burn you. I'm just speaking nonsense right now.
Hey,
This
little
is not-
treasures. Good to see you.
Look at all the bling, okay? Those are glow in the dark. If I turn this light off, it would be, oh, cha-ching.
Look
It
at
would-
Berta. She said if you make some dogs and Seahawks, she may buy $60 worth so you can get your money back.
Oh, of release papers. I was supposed to write these down. Brilliant.
She does like Seahawks.
Are you talking about dogs and what the heck is a Seahawk?
It's a logo from a sports
The football team.
Is that legal? You know, that's another thing with everyone's like,
You
make
would
some
have to do it on the fly. You would probably do a personal, you know, on Etsy, Etsy wouldn't let you sell it as a set.
Oh, like football team release papers instead of.
Well, like
I
you
don't
know how Etsy you can do like that special, like you put a post. I forget. Elizabeth Inslee does it all the time,
know.
but it's like reserved for J Rob, and then I go in and I pay for it, and then she releases it. So there's no picture.
Oh yeah, we can send those for Etsy message. I know what you're talking about. No, we've done that before. Do you need some cheese to go with your wine? Kaden, you know, I got something for you, Kaden. Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
Is that green Midori sour she was drinking before?
Okay. So, Kaden, I don't know if you knew this, but if you head on over to Bath and Body Works, you can get these products here that makes you calm the hell down, and you probably go to sleep and wake up and appreciate people's $60 resin pieces that they make. Okay. I seriously hope you know I'm just joking.
We love your jar.
I still can't believe it.
Fantastic story.
It's a great jar. I can want to get Caden's address probably and send it. And first I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree and get a Dollar Tree bag. Oh yeah. Well, that's not the brand specifically that my jar is made from.
Oh, this is just the $20 one, the little cheap one.
Oh yeah. I wish that was the kind that I wasted, but it's not, unfortunately. It's the, I think for one that size it's like $40. And I used 2 of them, and it stings. Okay, it is what it is though. I love Bath and Body Works.
You will always have that.
Is that the old people smell? No, Kata. I have to get lavender to another one. Ooh. I had to get lavender to preserve my youth now that it's not there naturally since I've turned 30. But I'm curious, what does old people smell like? Mothballs? Like old washcloths that you forget are wet and they just sit there for a little bit?
Mildew? That's horrible.
Well, I don't know.
I always think of like musty floral scent.
Patchouli?
Like perfume, like old perfume.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, patchouli. I know what you're talking about.
So can I advertise what we're going to be doing on Friday, Crashley?
Yes, please.
Okay. So because we missed last Friday, I am very sad. So I am going to have like a lot of giveaways. I've got to clean out some of my craft stuff. And I brought home some stuff from the retreat from our vendors, lovely Craftably, and some other vendors who said that I can use them as giveaways for our event. So if you come on Friday, or if you watch the replay, we're going to have some giveaways for those in the live. We'll have some giveaways for #replay. And we'll have some giveaways for people who post their progress pics. So I'm going to be putting a week 4. We missed week 3. So we're just going to bypass it and pretend it never happened.
That was a pause break. Hey, we're free to be us. So if that means we're free to be busy or, tired, then we're free to be that. Okay.
So I will be before Friday's live in Creative Craft Addictions Facebook group. There will be a week 4 progress. So make sure I know Muttnut, you're out there. Make sure you put that in under there. And so we'll have giveaways for Facebook, giveaways for YouTube, and different things like that. So there's going to be at least 4 prizes.
Ooh. So Jen, are you going to pull from that Google Doc?
Yeah. So make sure that you are signed up. Thank you for bringing that up. So make sure you're signed up. Any of our videos with the free to be me hashtag will have the link, but sign up on the Google Doc.
I believe I have it in this description too. I think I copy and pasted the free to be me description, so it should be in there.
Well, Cat's Gallery, if you are in YouTube, watching us live or you come back and watch the replay. Instagram, it's really hard because I have to try to find people and they get lost in messages, different things like that. So if you fill out the Google form and you're only going to miss out on 1 out of the 4 prizes if you do Facebook instead of Instagram.
And Tia, the hashtag is the word 2, not the number 2.
Yeah, I corrected it. My bad.
No, you're perfect. You're amazing.
So yes, so there'll be at least the YouTube live, YouTube hashtag replay, the Facebook post for week 4, which I'll be putting Friday morning for you guys. And then there will be a random one based on if you filled out the Google form. I'll just, hey, I love you all. We're going to pick somebody off the Google form. So that's 4 chances. But you can only win once.
That is super exciting. So you're going to have some given away just for the ones that are in the live, or if you don't make the live, others for the
comments for like the hashtag replay. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. So one of the gifts that I'll be giving away is, I don't have it on me. I don't know if you have yours there, Crashley, is the pen or art utensil holder that we got at the retreat.
Pen or utensil holder. Ooh, I could go get it.
Thing?
Yeah, it's right over here. Just a second. Keep talking. I'm getting it.
Yes. So, and it's exclusive. There were only 60 made, and there were 3 left. So it's very exclusive to the retreat, but we're going to give one away at the hashtag FreedomEB. So that will be one of the prizes.
Okay, this is the one that I got.
Yep. So it holds crochet hooks, colored pencils, or different size. Like you could have, you could have Crashley or Tia pens, or you could have a resin pen. Yep. So that'll be one of the gifts. And then we'll have 2 craftablies that we'll be giving away. And then there's something else I'll be giving away. Yes. So
that's exciting.
Woo-hoo! And then because we will be at the end of the month, we'll talk about how you can win the grand prize for July, because we have 1 grand prize July and 1 grand prize in August.
Oh, Bethany says, and let me tell you, those roll-up bags are great. I have one and love it.
Yes.
Oh.
They come in different sizes.
Hi, Rochelle. Hey, T, are you going live in like 5 minutes?
No, I'm on your show tonight.
I know. I didn't mean to steal it.
Us.
I was thinking we would go ahead and wrap it up here because I'm super starving. But we will be live again.
Your husband's home from deplugging the toilet, so I want to hear the story.
Oh gosh. Like, okay, so
I'll tell you guys on Friday. I have a funny client story, and I have I'll tell you about my husband unplugging the toilet.
Thank you all for hanging out, and for those who ordered, thank you. If
I'm running over there now.
Yep, hit the thumbs up button on your way out too. Bye, everyone. Have a good night.
Thanks for having me. Happy birthday. Love you guys.
Oh, bye.